from somewhere and I looked it up and I'm right. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure it's like a very.
Here are my thoughts on Alex Earl and her family potentially shooting a reality show called Earl's Girls. First and foremost, I definitely think this is happening. I think it's pretty obvious. Besides the mic pack, she's been posting so much family content with the hashtag Earl's Girls. Her mom, her sisters have all been leaning into this type of content. And in a sense, it is the exact same formula as early seasons of the Kardashians. The first season of the Kardashians came out during the SAG strike in 2007, which is why so much reality TV was made in like the 2007, 2008 age because of the SAG strike, and they couldn't make scripted content. And what are they filming right now during the SAG strike? This potential Earl reality show. Also in similarities, Alex Earl's dad is extremely successful in business, similar to the Kardashians' dad, which gave them a childhood of like wealth. But just like the Kardashians, they also went through some trials and tribulations in front of the media when the girls were younger. But then, skip to a bunch of years later, one of the sisters of this famous family decides to shoot to the spotlight in traditional Hollywood, and their other family members are kind of trickling along. And these shows are showing the inside look of what it's like to have one person in your family blow up in Hollywood. Plus, the demographic reaches multiple different levels. They even both have two little sisters like Kendall and Kylie, which brings more of a family aspect to it as well, and not just all things Hollywood and fame and wealth. So I think this was a no-brainer to pitch to networks. I mean, the content is there and it almost writes itself. However, we're in such a different internet and social media culture than we were in 2007 when the Kardashians created the perfect formula of how to go from reality star to traditional fame. And the key behind this was social media wasn't being used when the Kardashians first blew up to show the behind the scenes and day-to-day lives of these celebrities. So you would have to get this intel and information on things like tabloids or reality shows to really lift up the curtain and see what was going on behind the scenes. But now with social media, people do that themselves every single day, so there's not that much of an appeal to it. Plus, since internet culture moves so fast, a lot of the times these reality shows are filmed, and then when they come out, like current Kardashians, all the topics that they're discussing and going over and you're watching play out have already, one, been picked apart on social media and have had its own narrative written about it, even if you didn't know what was really happening. And two, was old news. And as you're watching these old news stories play out on a reality show, you're keeping up with what these reality stars are doing day to day. And there's such a disconnect in the timeline, which is why I think current Kardashians isn't as successful. So if Earl's Girls is going to be a successful reality TV show, which I definitely think it can be, they need to not try to replicate the formula of family reality TV like every famous family in Hollywood has tried to do since the Kardashians, and do something completely different, which I think is possible, but I'm just interested to see how this all plays out. What do you guys think?